Solar energy is no longer considered a myth. By April 2020, the world has achieved installation of 583.5 gigawatts of PV. The innovations accomplished in the solar industry are often in the news as you hear from industry leaders. So what may solar power make possible? You might be able to power your own island, run Disney without extra cost, have Alexa pull a backup battery during a storm, take your Tesla on a camping trip in Death Valley and not have to worry about the battery life. The possibilities are endless. But how?
Wow, I never knew that solar energy is this advanced already. So how can I achieve that what's been said above?
Well, they probably can't yet, but there are many Taiwanese innovative companies that are working to make this happen. Take for instance United Renewable Energy. They are already producing 1 gigawatt of solar cells and 1 gigawatt of solar modules per year. Not to mention all the other countries where they have a presence. They are already helping power some large multinationals such as Walmart and Amazon.
Oh, I know that company. They have this power plant that's shaped in a dolphin, right?
Yes, that's them. That power plant is producing 100 megawatt of power. And now I would like to welcome Andy Shen, president of URE, to tell us more about their company and products.
Hello everyone, my name is Andy Shen. I'm the president of United Renewable Energy. In short, we call ourselves URECO in the US market. So in the next few minutes, I will give you a short introduction of our company as well as our rich product offering. So first, let me give you a quick idea in terms of who we are. We are three leading solar company merged a few years ago with this, now we are the single biggest, largest and most vertical integrated solar company in Taiwan. In addition to that, we also get the support from the government development fund and in terms of the financial support, and also that further enhance our finance strengths. What we do, as you can see in the next page, from the very left-hand side, we do the solar system development, implementation, and operating and maintenance. In the middle, we do our core manufacturing product, mainly the clean room manufactured solar cell, and also in the middle, we do the solar module, or some people call solar panels. Combined, we have a huge capacity over 5 gigawatt, which later on I will give you some further ideas. Close to my side, in addition to system solar component, we also do solar storage, as well as do the hydrogen vehicles. With the limited time I have today, I will mainly zoom in focus on our module product line as well as the storage product line. This picture gives you the idea of where do we do the manufacturing, how big we are. As I mentioned, altogether we have over 5 gigawatt of solar cell combined with solar module capacity. The most interesting part probably to our US customers is that we maintain a very sizable operation and manufacturing in Southeast Asia, namely in Thailand and in Vietnam. This is specifically shooting for the US market, as you can see, and this is a very important element of our global manufacturing strategy. Next, let me move into the solar modules. Specifically, we do a pretty broad product line of solar module. We do the standard single-sided monofacial solar panel in very large volume, very large quantities. On top of that, we also offering several specialty market. For instance, we do pretty sizable, significant double glass bifacial modules, both domestic in Taiwan as well as shipping in overseas market, like in US market. Also, you can see in this picture we also offer this top of line, the full black solar panels, and the black frames and also the black backsheets. And this is particularly suitable for BIPV application or high-end residential market. And so for details, you are welcome to log into our website to see all the product information and product spec. Moving further on, not only we need to tell the advantage of our product in this very important market, because this solar panel need to stay outdoors, rainy days, shining days, dark days, bright days for next 25, even 30 years. So we are very proud of to report to you that we have a very broad listing achieved on this solar panel certification. In US market, we have a US certificate. In Europe, we have TÜV. In Taiwan, we have VPC. And on top of that, we also Bloomberg Tier 1. As you can see in this Bloomberg Tier 1 listing, under the trade name of Neo Solar Power, we've been in the listing in the Bloomberg tier for the last 4 or 5 years, since 2017, as you can see from this page. This is very important, not only to as a reference of our product quality and resilience characteristic of our product. This is also in particularly very important for the solar project financing, because many of financial institutions and the banks will require this Bloomberg Tier 1. So just rest assured, we always put ourselves in the qualified for the Bloomberg Tier 1 listing. Last but not least, as you can see, we also have additional assurance for the product. Basically, we have additional insurance coverage through the Munich Re, as you can from this page. Where do we install our solar panel? We have a ground mount. We have airport systems. But on top of that, we are particularly very strong in the C&I segment, namely in the commercial and rooftop systems. As you can see on the picture near me, those are the actual example using our solar panel installed on those large wholesalers rooftop, easily several megawatt size. So we have our panels on the, say, Walmart, Target, also on those large distribution centers like Amazon distribution centers. They also use our panels in some of their distribution centers. So that's something I think give you a good reference, also a good customer testimonial in terms of what we do and what we serve and where we distribute our product in this solar panel business. In the last few minutes, I will give you a quick update in terms of what we do in the solar storage space. So in the solar storage, safety is number one. So I'm very proud to present to you, we already secured this UL 9540, very important certificate. With that in mind, we also offer some very large container size storage. This is 1 megawatt of container size storage. We call this product Zeus. And also you can see this already secured the 9540 certifications. This is last but not least showing you just like our solar panel, large, medium, small. We also do solar storage for many applications, from these smaller portable sizes to the UPS industry application. We also do residential. We also do C&I market. So as you can see, not only our solar panels, our solar storage have a pretty wide and broad product portfolio to cover large, medium-sized, and smaller devices. And hopefully, with that, in the last few minutes, give you a quick idea in terms of what we do. For the detail, you're certainly welcome to log into our website for further product information. With that, I thank you, your attention, your time, and hopefully we'll do the business together. Thank you.
I didn't know that solar powers are already play such an important role in our everyday lives.
Yes, even though the switch to renewable energy may seem slow, It's much faster than many people may know. The price for renewable energy continues to drop, and in some leading countries, it already matches that of fossil fuels.
Then do you think Taiwan is able to reach full renewable energy soon?
Soon, I can't say, but I do know that a company that builds solar power plants. One of their most famous projects is in Leyte Province, Philippines. It can power up to 50 megawatt, and the renewable energy is 10% cheaper than fossil fuels.
That's such a huge improvement. Maybe they can power Disney soon.
Maybe. That's a really good question. Let me invite Frank Huang, president of SAS Sunrise, to share more with us.
Good day. I'm Frank Huang, president of SAS Sunrise, a subsidiary of Sino-American Silicon Group. I'll be sharing our outlook on solar power system and energy storage solution. I will start with a short introduction of our company SAS Sunrise, followed by our different solar projects, ground-mounted, rooftop, and water floating, then move to our battery energy storage system. Sino-American Silicon Products was established 1981, working on silicon ingot and wafer production, with headquarters in Hsinchu Science Park, Taiwan. In 2001, SAS had its IPO in Taiwan. 2015, SAS Sunrise was established as the solar power arm of SAS Group. In 2016, SAS Sunrise invested in its own solar projects, 10 megawatts in Taiwan and 50 megawatts in the Philippines as its first overseas solar projects. SAS Group is currently number 2 in the world for semiconductor wafer. Our manufactured PERC monocell 850 megawatts is also number 1 in Taiwan. Here, we can see the location of SAS Sunrise around the world in the United States, Germany, Italy, China, Japan, Denmark, Korea, Malaysia, and Taiwan. Our headquarters is in Hsinchu, Taiwan, and we have other 4 factories located in Zhunan and Yilan, respectively. SAS Group has the entire solar value chain covered, starting with ingot and wafers from silicon, to solar cell production and solar modules, and include solar project development, project investment, continuous operation and management of solar power plants, and battery energy storage system. Next, we will be moving on to the introduction of SAS Sunrise solar energy projects. We currently have 55 megawatts of rooftop type, 10 megawatts of water floating, and 55 megawatts of ground-mounted. We were able to accumulate more than 90 megawatts in 2 years. Here are some images of each type of our solar energy plants. This is rooftop pictures. This is floating solar projects in Taiwan. And this is our ground-mounted 50 megawatts in Palo, Philippines. There are different kinds of rooftop solar pictures for your references. A basic layout of water floating type would be solar panels on a buoyant platform with anchors to the bottom of the body of water. Ground-mounted solar is generally the most cost-effective option. Steel or RC beams will be drilled deep into the ground as anchors, and the mounting for the solar panels will be built on top of it. The operation and maintenance of solar energy system are very important. We can remotely monitor the energy production of every zone of solar plant in real time. Our operation and maintenance team also physically check each zone to make sure everything is operating smoothly. SAS newly developed battery and energy storage system is another important product line. Having a reliable and efficient energy storage solution allows renewable energy to be stored for use when needed. Having an efficient and well-designed energy management system allows for close monitoring of all aspects of generation, energy storage, consumption, and energy transmission. A microgrid system can be implemented in local community to have solar as its main power source, stored in a battery system, and even integrating a secondary emergency energy source like a diesel generator during downtime of solar at night or when consumption is abnormally high. SAS Sunrise, we have the complete chain for solar energy, from solar cell and module and battery storage system to project design, project development, and operation and management. We are proud to be a system integration solution provider. Here are our strengths: long-term commitment, professionalism, supportive parent company, and always open for partnership. Thank you for listening. Below are my personal brief and contact information. Thank you.
Seems like the global market has a high demand for battery storage system and battery control.
Indeed, just think about the solar and wind farms being built all over the world. They need a way to store all this energy.
But what can a battery storage look like?
Yes, at SEGL Energy, their energy storage system provides energy saving and provides power when needed, transitioning to renewable energy and adjusting the load behind the meter when necessary. SEGL offers portable ESS solutions.
What do you mean by portable?
Well, it can be as small as a cat or as big as a whale.
What?
As small as a cat or as big as a whale. Okay, let me invite Alan Tsai, sales manager at SEGL Energy, to share more with us.
I'm honored to have this opportunity to be the presenter for SEGL Energy to introduce energy storage system market and the application to you today. I will also share our products and the solution in this presentation. First, allow me to share on developing storage system trend in the US. Developing green power is a trend in meeting environmental protection. However, renewable energy output is not as stable as traditional power. This increases grid loading and need more complicated control in power distribution. So, how can we solve the problem to balance our target to keep developing renewable energy? Thanks to lithium-ion battery, we have the solution. It is possible to build energy storage system to transition to renewable energy output and adjust the loading behind the meter. It is perfect solution to solve the loading and the distribution problem in the grid. Based on the analysis above, we can understand why ESS is the key to the future. It can be seen from residential energy storage system installation increase in the US. The installation capacity increased 201% during 2014 to 2018, and is estimated to grow 75% annually during 2018 to 2023. Especially residential energy storage surpassed utility scale in 2018. Why residential storage system will grow sharply in the US market? There are 6 major factors. First, battery system will cost down as ESS system capacity grows. Second, power outage will get more frequently due to climate change. Third, utility department launch time electricity billing structure to peak shaving for balance in daily power supply. Fourth, solar plus battery system will get more marginal effect than installing standalone battery to storage AC power. Fifth, regulator will consider fine-tuning rate structure and other compensation mechanisms encourage you to integrate battery system to energy storage for building distributed power network. Six, utility department will compensate energy storage system owner to aggregate it as grid service to stabilize feeder. For these reasons, we can imagine energy storage system will keep growing in the US. We SEGL Energy are experts in manufacturing lithium-ion battery system and integrate with energy storage system. It is very fortunate to join this key timing to share our products and the system with all of you. SEGL develops two models of portable power supply. One is 300-watt inverter with 360 watt-hours Li-ion battery, and the other one is 650-watt inverter with 650 watt-hours Li-ion battery. It is perfectly suitable for providing power for camper recreative equipment, residential emergency power bank, light outdoor activity at night. For residential UPS need, SEGL developed two models, the 3 kilowatt with 3 kilowatt-hours battery, 6.5 kilowatt with 6.5 kilowatt-hour battery, UPS. It is perfectly suitable to provide power for medical equipment, frozen equipment, emergency light, and more. SEGL has 4 types of Li-ion battery that are stackable. You can choose between 48 volt, 24 volt, and 50 ampere hours, 100 ampere hours, 120 ampere hours, and configure according to your needs. Based on SEGL 4 types of Li-ion battery, it can be easy to combine 5 kVA or 3 kVA PCS and 3 to 15 kilowatt hours to be an energy storage cabinet to meet the residential requirements. Installation is flexible and convenient. For grid-tied application, SEGL has the capability to integrate the grid-tied PCS, battery cabinet, and the EMS to become our solution for grid service. It will expand the benefit to join grid service. For utility scale, SEGL can integrate the PCS and the battery in 20 or 40 feet container, be a 210 kilowatt hours up to 3 megawatt hours energy storage system based on the customer's need. Thank you for your time and listening to my presentation. We are happy to learn more about your needs, so feel free to contact us anytime with your questions.
Oh, I'm excited. Powering an island doesn't seem that far away. So do you think this is a hot industry? Maybe I should invest in their stocks.
I would say so, as renewable energy is a hot trend that is here to stay.
Oh, wow. Then it's not just the solar panel industry I should be focusing on.
Yes, the battery storage industry is on the rise too. Even though the solar industry is already pretty good at producing power, energy storage is essential to grid stability, making it indispensable. It is a much newer trend.
So how compatible is Taiwan in the battery industry?
I know that Cell Expert has been doing exceptionally well in their sales of batteries. They can power various applications including data centers, telecom, medical, and more. Let me introduce you to Zetsu, account manager at Cell Expert, to tell you more.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to join us. We are Cell Expert Energy Corporation. I'm Zed. I'm glad to introduce our company and product advantages to you. Before we start, I would like to brief U.S. market first. In this slide by Wood Mackenzie report, U.S. energy storage market will be triple in 2021 and will reach to $7.6 billion in 2025. Furthermore, after pandemic in last year, residential segment becomes visible and grows rapidly. Meanwhile, you may notice front of the meters has a huge portion in the graph, and let's look into it. Through the demand in all applications are growing stable, data center had the most portion till 2027. Likewise, front of the meter promising reach $1.8 billion in 2027. We could say energy storage not only for energy saving, but also becoming must-have equipment in all ways, especially when US accelerates renewable energy portion in power supply. Storage becomes one of critical factors to use energy wisely. However, how to approach and seize this visible opportunity in recent future? Cell Expert will be your best choice. We provide different models for different scales of demand. Under 10 kilowatt, like zero carbon house and green energy house, ESS 48V series and M Plus 2.7 series provide flexible and compact system design. For more than 50 kilowatt or even megawatt level, like commercial scale and industrial energy management, M Plus 4.0 series and M Plus M model will be powerful and safety choice. Safety, always the priority while we research and design products from very beginning. Cell Expert's ESS products offer end user to design various and flexible system. Tolerance up to 1000 volt with embedded auto parallel control and multi-level battery management system. Both provide smart system protection and stable performance. By applications inside M plus M, system becomes lifetime longer, served smarter, and more safety. Management systems are all self-developed by Cell Expert, which is offering clients to use functions more easily and more specific in each scale or application. So, what do we do? Cell Expert has 23 years of experience in manufacturing and designing lithium batteries. By long-term relationship with suppliers, we offer clients more and better cell selection and testing. With various experiences, we are professional in machinery design, thermal management, and battery management system. To fulfill different level of applications, we offer products compatible with different systems. High reliability and quality are what we care all the time. As I mentioned previously, safety is priority. We have set up an independent lab with compliant UL, IEC, UN, and ISO certifications in order to ensure every customized products are under different safety regulations in countries. Moreover, we simulate different environment conditions to test products in the lab. Long-term relationship with supply chain and cooperate with many overseas clients where we provide not only products, but also a guarantee. We are honored to co-work with great suppliers and have earned great clients in many countries. Improving and optimizing continuously are both strengths for us to fulfill and create market demands. We are confident to say the Cell Expert not just a manufacturer, but a solution provider in energy management. We are Cell Expert Energy Corporation, founded in 1997, located in Taiwan. We invest over US $50 million. We have more than 2,100 employees and branches in China and Indonesia. We earned $400 million revenue in 2020 and sold 28 million pieces as well. In different industries, in different applications, in different territories, we provide professional services to the market. From information technology and infrastructure, from power tool to EV and e-bike, we support clients to design different power supply and energy backup solution. Lastly, you could find our contact info here. Please mail or call us for more detail. I'm Zed. Thank you for your attention.
Oh, So the energy storage system is pretty mature now.
As we were discussing earlier, energy storage systems are continually being improved to lower their cost and also their size.
So what are these batteries actually made out of? They can't be the AAA batteries I use for my TV remote, right?
Of course not. Most of the time, these batteries are lithium-ion batteries.
What's the difference?
Actually, to start with, battery technology is much more complex than what people usually think. For this reason, only a couple countries dominate in the production of batteries. Not many companies know how to make batteries, and furthermore, making them safe is another issue.
So it's a rare technology then?
Yes, there have been many incidents where the lithium-ion batteries were poorly made, causing major accidents.
Yikes! Then where can I get safe ones?
Ann Wong, director of JS Power, can answer that.
Hello everyone, I'm here today to give a brief presentation of our company, JS Power. JS Power was established in 2006. Currently, our group capital is around 20 million USD. Both our office and factory are located in Zhunan Science Park and has been operational since 2019. With 150 employees and has capacity of 1 gigawatt-hour per year for manufacturing a variety of cell and battery pack and applications. We manufacture both lithium-ion battery and lithium-ion packs in Taiwan. Our batteries are anti-explosion and have excellent cycles at high temperature. This is due to the technology of STOBA. STOBA is patent of Industrial Technology Research Institute of Taiwan, and we are the only company in Taiwan that has been given the approval for manufacturing STOBA authorized cells. Additional, our cells and pack have anti-propagation supported by our mechanical design. Now let me tell you a little about STOBA. STOBA changes the internal short relation mechanism to improve the cell safety by preventing the migration of lithium ions. In other words, when there is an abnormal increase in temperature or the integrity of the cell is damaged, a protective film is formed to isolate both the positive and the negative cathodes in order to prevent further chemical reactions. We have an anti-propagation safety design solution for both plastic pouch and cylindrical cells. In other words, it acts like a circuit breaker if a single cell overheats as the result of a short circuit. The anti-propagation safety design would stop the damage from the spreading to the whole pack. As you can see from the pictures at the bottom of this slide, our anti-propagation safety design has successfully prevented further damages. Our product line includes industrial devices such as medical and military applications. We also have customers in the field of power tool, drone, robo, AGV, and e-mobility. Smaller applications such as wearable devices and smart cars are also within our scope. STOBA was introduced into the application of telecom, UPS, and ESS designs. This is a 4 years old project with Panasonic. It is a device works well to help with moving heavy objects with more easy and safety. This is a warehouse robo battery pack with one of our Chinese clients for the last 10 years. Designed to work in both room temperature and freezer condition. This is a Sharp's security robot. We have also worked with France Matra with one of the first e-scooter in Europe. Locally, we have worked with both BESS and DKCT for e-bike. As for power tools, we have worked closely with Thailand. We also have customers for medical devices. We have worked with WeMat for medical tablet and Arbor Technology for mobile medical data terminal. We have developed cell for smart car for our American customer. This is our power bank tanker, which is 100% MIT and use our Stoba technology cell. You can find them easily on your local 7-Eleven store shelves. Our AR smart glasses also use the Stoba cell for production. We have more than 7 years of experience in manufacturing battery pack for drone for customers in the US, India, and France. This is a rough product spec for our ESS. Each 2U module operates at 40 amp voltage and 50 ampere hours, with a cycle life of 5,000 at 0.2 C. We are able to customize ESS with this module. We provided our battery modules for the building of UPS by Schneider Electric Global for Taiwan government tender in the information century, which has been running for 9 years. This slide shows Jazz Power's ESS, which was installed at the security station at our headquarters and has been running for 1 year. Together with 3 kW solar panels, the ESS powers all the electricity needs of this station, such as air conditioning, computer, e-scooter charging unit. Lastly, this is our 2nd generation mini UPS, which has a 1 kilowatt inverter with 1 kWh battery packs. The 1st generation was introduced 9 years ago during the Japan earthquake and tsunami. This mini UPS can be used to power household electric, such as laptop, lights, and communication devices. Thank you very much for your attention, and please feel free to contact Christine and myself for any further information.
I feel so proud that Taiwan actually has this expertise.
I totally agree with you. Taiwan is well known throughout the world for its electronic equipment.
I've heard that these solar power plants and lithium batteries and power packs can be integrated with AI, making envisioning power production and power loss much straightforward.
You are right that ESS integrated with AI can greatly help grid operators, including smart grids and microgrids.
From everything that we've heard today, it seems like these informations are really hard to manage.
Well, renewable energy solutions are continually improving, especially in efficiency. As AI becomes more advanced, their ability to connect these systems into a larger workable chain becomes more simplified and customer-friendly. Let me introduce you now to Ji Zhang, Sales Manager at Thignario. He can tell us more about their company and solutions.
Hi, I'm Zhu from Thignario. Thignario is an AI software company from Taiwan. We provide the best solution for solar power plants and other renewable energy monitoring systems all around the world. Our core technology is our IT skill to organize massive IoT monitoring data and AI technology to transform the data into informative conclusions for our clients. Our first product is called Photon, a renewable energy O&M monitoring system. It's launched in the end of 2017, and after 3 years, it now serves over 1,600 sites with total installation capacity of 820 megawatts globally. From the relatively small rooftops to the ground-mounted solar farms, Photon's scalable structure is allowed to provide the best services that fulfills the actual needs of operation and maintenance for the power plants. Photon has made great strides in the global market, from East and Southeast Asia, Europe to Middle South Americas. This fascinating large-scale shopping mall in Thailand has installed about 1 megawatt rooftop solar panel. Besides the monitoring system, it is also applied with our automated zero-fitting control feature, which limits the inverter production according to the local regulations. Furthermore, we developed the billing system for our clients to manage their power purchase agreement more efficiently. We also developed DERMS in Taiwan. DERMS, representing Distributed Energy Resources Management System. Its purpose is to manage the distributed energy resources of the whole grid, to keep the grid stable from blackouts. The DERMS platform in Taiwan is developed and maintained by Thignario since October 2019. And we are very happy that we have the ability to do something for this industry. Our next step is to be the system provider of the energy management system and virtual power plant. With the experience of managing and controlling massive power equipment, Thignario will be able to integrate as much energy sources, such as inverters, batteries, charge stations, and thus bring the energy management to a whole new level. Let's take a look at our PV O&M monitoring solution, Photon. Photon is a web-based PV monitoring system which is highly integrated with our mobile phone, that you can manage your assets anytime and anywhere. From central monitoring of multi-plants or detailed monitoring down to string level, Photon's user-friendly interfaces not only provides any information you like to see, but also alert you automatically with AI-based smart detecting system. Photon has amazing tools to help you analyze your power plants. In any aspects, you can easily diagnose this with a beautiful production heat map or cross-compare any of your plants and devices. After all these actions, you can simply generate the reports by one click with the report form that you desire and save the time for those tedious paperwork. But when it comes to maintenance and inspection works, it's always tiring for users to manage all the works and manually fill in the paper checklists. We have the solution for you. Alert messages, plan status, all the related information will be sent to your mobile phone, and you can just record the working status with your fully customized checklist. It's also super convenient for supervisors to assign and manage all the O&M works in one single platform. And you may ask, why choose a software assistant instead of hiring an experienced engineer? Our answer is that never waste your manpower staring at a screen for a whole day if the computer can do the laborious work for you 24/7. We have implemented advanced AI technology to discover hidden issues that you may have been missing the whole time. Photon is equipped with various AI detecting and diagnosis modules. These modules collect an enormous amount of data to analyze power production status in real time and notifies you at the first moment. In the first graph, you can see two lines representing the power of two inverters in the same power plant. But from the second graph, from the overview of the plant's production, it's really hard to find such production drop in single inverter. But with our AI diagnosis system, it not only alerts you about the production loss, but also tells you the possible root causes, which in this case should be a few sprint event. The key is that Photon's AI module learns the time series production curve patterns for every single plant, and auto-compares the inverters in the same direction, so as to discover hidden issues that may not be alerts from the inverter itself. The concept has been applied to other detecting modules, such as insolation, shading, soiling, and the AI system will keep improving for better accuracy and comprehensive diagnosis. As an IT software provider, cybersecurity is always our first priority without doubts. We believe that your data is one of your most valuable assets, and we are willing to devote considerable effort to protect them. First of all, on our edge device, data logger, there's no public IP or port forwarding to be set up. There will be only one single IP that can access to the device, which is our cloud server. So there's no chance for the hackers to scan any breaches, not to mention implanting malware to the device. Secondly, Photon Cloud Server is set up on the Google Cloud platform, where there's lots of professionals maintaining the server security every day. In addition, our cloud server is also protected by bank-level security firewalls. These are going to be a big wall for the hackers. And thirdly, during the data transmission, secure connection is established between the applications, and all the data transmission is protected by bank-level security encryption. Now we're sure that data is safe, but there's always a but. What if the hackers do break-in someday? To prevent any cyber extortion, Photon has 3 layers of data backup. At the first layer, the real-time raw data will be sent to the Photon Cloud Server backup machine every minute. And all the raw data will also be sent to our second independent backup server on GCP every day. If the data in the main server is erased, the operation system will be transferred to the second backup server within 4 hours, decreasing the influences on our servers to the lowest. And just in case if the GCP does fall apart, we also have our client's data stored to the third remote backup server on another cloud platform. You won't need to worry about losing any of your data. So that's a wrap of today. I'm Ju from Scenario. If you have any question, feel free to contact us or leave a message on our website at www.scenario.com. Thank you for watching today.
With Photon, this does seem to help make monitoring energy more easier and more customer friendly.
Most definitely.
From what I've heard all day, I feel like I have more questions than I started off from this morning. So where can I go to see what Taiwan can do for the solar industry or contact these suppliers?
Well, we have a business meeting coming up. Sign up through the QR code at the bottom of the screen. Oh, furthermore, Taiwan has many famous companies like Acer, ASUS, and TSMC. If you are interested in reaching out to them, please make sure to fill out the questionnaire that is linked to the bio so that I can welcome you to Taitra.